Hello, everybody. My name's Ian, and this is my oral presentation number one. And the overall theme that I'm going to be following is Robin's mental state throughout the entire story. And as you can see, this is my cognitive map. I still do have one more event that I want to get to, but for this presentation, I'll be talking about the second one, which is sorrow, and I'll get into it. And so I can't present. I'll go in present mode because the software I'm using it'll block out my face. So for now, I'll just stay in this mode. And then for my passage that I chose, it's I'd never done anything like that before. Never destroyed something that had a personality. I felt like a murderer. Davidson 66. And so the overall context of this passage was that Robin, she had kind of begun her journey and she got attached to the camels that she was grazing and taking care of. And particularly, she grew attached to one of them named Kate. And Kate grew really ill. So then, in order to put Kate out of her misery, Robin ended up having to take her rifle and she killed Kate. And then she because of how attached she got to it, she does end up getting really sad, and it has a detrimental effects on her mental state. And the analysis, so firstly I wanted to talk about the medium. So it's obviously text, but also Robin, she's talking about her personal thoughts, and that's kind of the medium in which she's discussing this passage. And her motive is to explain herself and her mental state after putting down Kate. And the addressor is us, the readers of the book. And her overall message is that putting down Kate has got herself feeling very depressed, and it's got her feeling like a murderer. It's got her just overall just feeling a lot of sorrow. And so, just to continue the analysis and the bullet points that I was showing earlier, the emphasis is consistently on herself, and you see this with the word I. And since she keeps on using the word I, you can tell that she's talking about her own mental state and herself. She's not talking about any external facts. She's not talking about the camels or people who might have been accompanying on her journey. She's talking about like her own thoughts and herself, which is how we know she's talking about her mental state. And then, just to continue, um, we also see how this is a new feeling for her. And she said, in quotes, never done anything like that before, never destroyed something with a personality. And the fact that it's something that she's unfamiliar with adds to her feeling of sorrow. Because if she had done this in the past, then she might be numb to it. But the fact that this is a first for her, it adds to her feeling of like guilt almost. And as she said, feeling like a murderer. So overall, that is my presentation. Thank you all for listening.